That breaking news, deadly tornadoes strike in the U.S. More than 100 people are feared dead after tornadoes and severe weather caused catastrophic damage. At least 22 reported tornadoes ripped across 6 states, tearing through a candle factory in Kentucky, an Amazon warehouse in Illinois, and a nursing home in Arkansas. The death toll is climbing. The scramble to find survivors in the rubble is ongoing. Debris from destroyed buildings and shredded trees covers the ground in Mayfield, a city of about 10,000 in western Kentucky. Twisted metal sheeting, downed power lines, and wrecked vehicles line the streets of what is now barely recognizable as a town.
The town of Mayfield nearly leveled.
Today we're going to focus on those who have lost so much, and that's where our hearts are, with them who have lost the people they love and the property and the way they make a living.
The courthouse clock tower collapsed, businesses left in ruins. Further east, dozens of homes in Bowling Green damaged or destroyed, and in Earlington, Kentucky, a tornado caused this freight train derailment. There were no reports of injuries or fatalities. In Edwardsville, Illinois, officials confirm at least 2 fatalities and multiple injuries after storms caused this roof to collapse at an Amazon distribution center. Nursing home in Arkansas also hit by a tornado. First responders rescuing at least 20 people trapped inside. At least 1 person was killed, 5 others injured. The president speaking to the nation this afternoon.
One of the most recent construction projects of Florida Green Homes at 25 Emerald Lake Court in Palm Coast Plantation. The ICF insulated concrete formed walls are finally up. Inside, they have number 5 rebar, which then is surrounded by 4 inches of concrete poured at 3,000 psi. On either side, 2.5 inches of expanded polystyrene insulation. The effective R47 value helps create savings of up to 70% on monthly utility bills. This, in combination with impact windows and a very strong roofing system, means that this home will be able to withstand hurricane and tornado winds up to 200 miles per hour. This is just one way that Florida Green Homes creates the standard. All of our collections, from our smart green homes to our Floridian green homes and our luxury green homes, are built the same way with these ICF block walls. Now, roof trusses have been erected, being carefully aligned and anchored to assure their strength and the role that they play as part of the new home superstructure. Covered with zip sheathing, they become an intrinsic, strong part of the safe cocoon that Florida Green Homes builds with every home. We follow up on the smallest details to assure that our finished product is healthy for the new homeowner and family. Notice here that all air conditioning vent outlets and returns have been sealed. This is to prevent any possible contamination from construction dust and debris, insects, moisture, or mold. Now, no attic air is drawn into the air conditioning system, as it might contain unwanted matter from many different sources. Here, you can see one of our vents sealed to prevent the contamination. And here, you can see an intake for fresh Florida air from outside the structure to feed the air intake needs of the ventilation system. Surrounding the vent and between all of the rafters, you see Isolene insulation that's being sprayed 5.5 inches thick between the roof rafters and the bottom side of the roof sheathing, not on top of the ceiling drywall. This strengthens the roof superstructure itself, creates an even thermal appropriate differential between the temperature of the house proper and the temperature in the attic, all of which contribute to the comfort of the living environment and the overall safety of the home. Isolene is the insulation of choice for high-profile projects like the American Lung Association's Earthcraft House. Best of all, this is given to every owner of a Florida Green home as one of our standards.